There you go. Nailed it. All right, everybody. What's up? The 3 men in the basement tonight. We are actually 3 men in the basement. We're actually 3 men in different bars tonight. Okay. We set up different pubs all over Connecticut. So, as always, I'm your host, Otto, coming to you live and direct from the grotto. And then managing Carriage Hill Pub himself, my main man, Mr. Roger Levesque. Say what's up to everybody.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. I am psyched for this show. I am heavily caffeinated, and I got my big blue cup, and I'm ready to go.
All right. And then down at the bottom, that's not Dave in the cave. That's Dave in the pub. All right. So Dave, a.k.a. the brother, a.k.a. the silk screener to the stars, is joining us tonight for our live show. But before we introduce Dave, we want to give a shout out to our boy Dave in the cave, who's in Las Vegas for 4 days. We talked to him today. He's not in jail, and he's alive. So that's good, okay? So it only can get better for Dave being in Vegas for the NFL draft and the Kentucky Derby. So
that's right.
Dave, enjoy your time. Rep 3 men in the basement. Have a great time out west. But without further ado, the man down in the pub, making his own home brew, doing everything he's got to do, the brother, a.k.a. the Silk Screener Stars, the man who had everybody's T-shirts printed. Dave, say what's up to everybody, my friend.
Hey, how's it going, guys? At least
Dave,
you guys won't get confused calling me Dave. You know, you guys can just say Dave, and it's
that's right.
I won't trip you up, Otto. You know,
and you
right,
are
right,
in the
right,
you are in the basement. So
yes, right.
I am in my basement, so I'm.
Well, you're in a pub
I'm
though.
good
See, we're in
there.
a pub. We're all in pubs all over the place. You know what I mean? That's what makes it cool.
Okay.
So,
Well, I don't
yeah.
have any waitresses here, so I'm gonna have to get my own drinks.
Right, but you're home brewing, right? You got some home brew?
I don't have any homebrew, but I'm drinking
Oh, I thought you were a
some
home brewer.
Firefly, some local brew here in Bristol.
Ooh,
So I'm
there we
doing
go.
good.
I love it. I love
And
it.
guys, I'm just recovering from last weekend, and here I am with you guys again. So
That's it.
hopefully,
Okay.
hopefully this doesn't go as rough as last week.
No, right. Last week was rough. Last week was a grind. It was unbelievable. We're going to talk all about that. So we've got a great show planned for everybody tonight. So stick with us. We've got some video clips. We've got some highlights. We've got some giveaways. Before we get started, Raj, give everybody a lot of this chat. I know there's quite a few people in the chat right now.
yeah, so we got first man in Wookie Fodder 80. What's up, brother? Something Wong, Michael Baker, Gene Malo. We have Wesley's Comics Collection. What's up, Wesley? Steven Sobolski.
Hi, Bo.
We have Harry Old Fat Guy. What's up, brother? Oh, sorry, HOFG Comics. Michael Baker. We have Uncanny Swag. What's up, my man? Michael the Beast Benston. How's it going, Mike? Gotta get through till people started to Chinmo. Chinmo's in here. My man Chinmo was there last week. Good to see him again. Michael P. Man from Beantown, Betty Beans. Got the beans knocked out of him last weekend, too.
Yeah.
We got trying to do it on StreamYard. A little half blind here. Emerald Knight. Chris, what's up? Another one we saw last weekend. Dave Cerrone. We have
Saw Lenny Cerna in there.
Yeah, well, I didn't get there yet. Uncle Frank. Uncle Frank in the house. We were hoping he was going to be able to join us, but things happen. All Strands Comics. What's up, my man?
What's up? What's
Uncanny X Dan. What is up? We have Dave Levesque, the brother in the house. Paul PC 1974. Got to meet him for a second time and his wife for the first time.
Love it.
Great people. Shortbox Birdie in the house. Look at that. Dave Levesque, you know these guys?
Guilty by association.
Johnny Rosado, Dream of August Comics. What's up, my man? We have New Village Comics. Uncle Frank's busy in the chat.
Jeez.
Roger Levesque, good guy. Doc J in the house. We have Jason W in the house. I did see Lenny Cerna in there. Comics are great. Javier Pedraza. If I missed you guys, Back Issue Paulie. I like that name. Scotty Ellis, Vancouver, VCJ in the house. Excuse me. Guys, if I missed you, you know how it goes. Future specs. Keep chatting in there. We'll highlight your comments. We will answer your questions. Comic Forge, Guy Forge in the house. The Butcher in the house. We have I think I caught up to everybody. I know it skipped around on me. So, guys, if I missed you, I'm sorry. Like I said, keep chat. Jason W in the house. And, hey, we got a $10 super chat from our man Lenny Cerna from Spineworks. Got to spend a great evening with him on Saturday, talking with him and Michael Raphael. It was great. So, courtesy of the brother, we have a new super chat video, and I love it. So thank you very much, Lenny. Here you go.
Big money power. Salty too.
Love it. Thank you very much, Dave.
Super goof. If you don't know it, he eats a magical pill and turns into a superhero.
No, magical peanut.
Oh, magical peanut.
Yeah,
that makes it better.
that was a peanut he was holding.
Rated Rawer is in the house. Jason W. Yes, so love it. We love being able to show new stuff, right?
Yeah, fantastic.
So, I think I'm caught up, guys. Remember, chop it up in the chat. We'll highlight you. If you have questions, ask us, something to add, throw it in there.
Yeah, I can't wait. So, guys, we got a lot of things planned for you, like I said. First of all, we're just going to do some shout outs. Everybody in the community, that's been fantastic. So, first and foremost, we're going to give a shout out to Little Giant Comics, the staff from Little Giant Comics, Jason Brodnick and his staff, especially his wife, Celeste, who were by far the hustlers of the hustling this past weekend for a one-day show. Technically 2 days if you were in there for the dealer day. And I can't believe they wrapped everything up Friday night or Saturday night at the hotel. So, guys, when this show comes around in August again, if you live 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours away, and if you are saying it's too far of a drive, make the drive.
Yeah.
Make the drive. If the only person in the room was Little Giant Comics, make the drive.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we're going to show you the wall of comics that he had. It was unbelievable. So, I mean, we all made the drive, and by far it was well. I would make that drive 7 ways from Sunday. Raj, what about you?
Yeah, absolutely. And back issue Paulie, part 2 is going to be Monday of that interview with Jim Shooter. Absolutely. I mean, I spent hours in front of Little Giant's booth alone, and it was just a fraction of what was there. I cannot believe the stack of books that I left there with.
Yep.
If you didn't find a deal there, you weren't looking.
No, you weren't looking.
Little Giant. Yeah, he was, and he was looking to make deals. I mean, those guys were, they wanted to make deals with you. And Roger, I think you walked past me like 3 or 4 times. You're like, are you still here?
Yeah,
I was still at that. Just going through all the long boxes. They had so much stuff there.
It was unbelievable.
Chimalo wants to know, how drunk did you get? Well, it's kind of an open-ended question because some of us were more drunk than others.
Yes.
I think Otto and I kind of behaved right off the bat on Friday because we had our show to do.
Yes.
But afterwards, I was pretty ripped up. But we behaved enough to be able to be up early on Saturday. So
it was good. But we have video of you guys. We'll see that later on. And then the last, another thing I want to give a shout out is to the staff of the Holiday Inn in Concord, New Hampshire, where we all stayed. Shout out to you, Amanda, and your staff and your front desk crew and everything that you did for us as far as letting us set up, giving us a perfect area where we had a beautiful corner with high top tables, chairs. We were Wi-Fi'd into the internet. You guys couldn't have done.
We were hardwired in there. They gave us
hardwired. I apologize.
They gave an Ethernet cable. Like, what do you guys need? You need cords? What do you need?
Right. And then the rooms were immaculate. It was all perfect, and it was really, really good. So, guys, next time, book that Holiday Inn. It was fantastic. It was well worth the money, and we can, you can really, really enjoy the time. And 6 minutes, Raj, right? With the lights. If it wasn't, I mean.
What was 6 minutes?
6 minutes was the arena.
Not even. I mean, that was a weird intersection. It was like 6 lights in a row to get through a bunch of on-ramps, off-ramps, and go under the highway. So there were times going back to the hotel, you'd get stuck at one light, and the 4 in front of you would turn green, and then they would turn red. And it took you forever to get through, but you could see the hotel from the arena.
Yep. All right. So just want to give 2 more shout-outs right now. I want to give a shout-out to my man, Discovery Bay, my fellow Lord, holding it down. My thoughts and positive vibes coming your way right now, you guys. So if you see JB, send him some positive thoughts. He's him and his family, they're doing well, but there's some things going on. But you know what? We all do that, and we're all positive. So send Discovery Base some of your positive thoughts because him and his family could use it. So that being said, you guys know I'm an accessory whore, and when accessories come out, I absolutely love it. So my people at Slab Stands sent me something, and I don't know if you guys follow Slab Stands. I've got Slab Stands. Roger's got Slab Stands. They are now doing this new type of stands. Okay, for $25, you get a base stand and one free faceplate. Okay, each faceplate is an additional $18. The base stand has magnets attached to it. The faceplates have metal on the backside, so you can swap them out for holding and secure display. So check out Slab Stands on Instagram and check these out because they're really, really cool. I probably got 30 of them for my books. Raj, you've had them custom made.
Yeah, got one right here.
Yeah, look at that right there.
And my logo on it with the ASM 300.
Yep, great price, well priced, solid wood, just really neat. Head over to Slab Stands, tell him the 3 Men in a Basement sent you, and he's backed up right now, but he'll get them out. We love that product of the new faceplate. So I think that's really, really awesome. So I'm excited about that, man. I just love it. I love it. All right. So now we're holding an event.
Yeah, we are.
What do we know about this event, Raj? Tell the people.
Look at this. The 4th annual 3 Men in a Basement Connecticut comic swap at the Angry Hare in Newington, Connecticut, 102 Payne Road on Saturday, May 22nd. It's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. $5 an adult, kids 12 and under free. We have a lot of tables already reserved by vendors. Vendor tables are free. We just asked for a donation, around $100 for the raffle. And their tables are filling fast. It's a big space. It's not New Hampshire big, but if anybody's been to a show at a VFW or something, it's bigger than that. The space is bigger than that. Right. More wide open. We have a great walkway to help out with the social distancing. We will have hand sanitizer, and we just, guys, if you've never been to one of our swaps, we do giveaways all day. We do a free door prize. We do free trivia. So twice a day, we do trivia questions. It's free to enter, and whoever gets the most correct wins a prize. And all that stuff is free. All the giveaways are free. We're going to have a food truck there, I believe.
Yep, absolutely.
Right? We may have some adult libations, and we're going to have a DJ playing. DJ the stylings of DJ Kirk.
That's right.
And it's these are already fun, and to be able to. We weren't able to have it last year, right when we were about to do it. The governor kind of shut the state down, so we had to cancel it. This place is still available. It belongs to a friend of Everett's who's just been very generous in saying, other than these 2 chairs where he's actually going to be cutting hair while this thing's going on, and that's why he designed this place. He's going to have it's a hair salon. Can't even call it that. It's like a hair warehouse, and he's going to have live bands playing there. And the draw to it is there's always going to be something going on in there. He's got 2 rooms for tattoo artists. I mean, this place is gigantic, and there's plenty of space for us. But you know what? Space is only as much as it is. So if you want a table, you want to be a vendor, you want to sell, get a hold of us right away. Whether you get private message us on Instagram, 3 Men in the Basement, or Everett Otto or Roger Levesque, and let us know as soon as possible. So it's, like I said, again, May 22nd, 10 to 5. It's gonna be a blast. And just like we did this weekend, people come there for deals and they get deals.
Right. And the whole purpose of it is, I'm just gonna give you a shout out of some people that are gonna be there for big vendors. So the big vendors that we have coming, we have Richie's Comic Cabana, straight out of Waterbury, Connecticut. Richie's always got fire. Josh Grav is going to be in tow. Big other vendors are J&S Collectibles are going to be there. Straight out of Crosby Ave in the Bronx, we got Streetside Anthony rolling up. So that's going to be fantastic. And the rest of the tables are going to be by personal collectors who just want to move stuff. And the whole origin story, if you will, of this was to get the IG comic book community together when eBay jacked up their prices 3 years ago, right? I got lots of stuff that I could sell for $5 and $10, and I just need to liquidate stuff. Roger's got lots of stuff. We are going to do that. Michael the Beast Benson is setting up. The Pressable Deffects are going to have a table. Shortbox Bernie is setting up. So these are all guys that you know from Instagram that have inventory that we want to sell. And that is the whole purpose of this. So I'm really excited for that. I think it's going to be fantastic. Just so you know, the goal is for you guys to stay. I just don't want you to do one loop and take off. tell the wives, bring the kids. Kids are under 12 are free. It's a $5 admission for the adults just to cover our costs. The raffle will be later on. We'll have the whole raffle table set up, and we've got a lot of fun things set up for you guys to help to enjoy the day. If you want to come up and get a room, there is a Holiday Inn on the Berlin Turnpike in Newington, Connecticut, Route 515. That's the way to go. And
it's a brand new hotel. It's very nice. I stayed there. The last time we were supposed to have a swap and we canceled it, I kept my room, and some of the fellas came to town anyways, and we kind of hung out. So
yeah,
and that's what this is. It's making an event. Think about spending a night going to. It's like a big party, and hey, after the party is the after party. That's right. So
and then it's the hotel lobby.
That's the hotel lobby.
Yeah. Now, Dave has been to our swaps before, Dave, and what the vibe, it's a lot different than it's not a con. I don't want to call it a con. It's like a get together, a social activity, right, Dave? From your point of view.
Yeah, because the first couple were at restaurants, bars, so it was a lot of everybody's just chatting with each other. Actually, one of the first things I went at your first swap was the second print of First Miles Morales, which I gave to Lenny Cerna to press and sent to CGC. So we'll see how good that raffle prize was.
Yeah, look at that. Oh my God.
Everybody stuff there.
You get a door prize just for walking in. And I will say this, you guys, as Roger spoke about, we will be doing temperature checks. We will require you to wear a mask inside, and we will have sanitizer. So that's very important. And, by all means, please, we are going to enforce that. And at this point, you've got to. Outside, do whatever you want. Who cares? Whatever. You want to take your mask off, take your mask off. Leave it on. But inside, just please wear a mask and respect everybody. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So just good time, man. Can't wait. Tomorrow we're going to make a Facebook event. Yeah, it's just going to be fantastic. And Otto is possibly going to do Otto mystery boxes. So that's something I was thinking about doing. I got a lot of stuff that I want to load up into boxes and figure it out. But stay tuned for that.
Just don't forget to put comics in there though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. My God. We got to get 3 Men in the Basement swag, Dave. Do you know somebody can help us out with swap T-shirts?
Yeah, I could probably hook you up with somebody.
You know somebody that does that?
Told you he'd know somebody.
Yeah, I hope so.
He's a pain to work with, but
yeah, I know. He's an artist. All artists are a pain in the ass to work with. My God.
He's
all
fickle.
Right. So the next thing we're going to talk about, we're not going to talk about it ad nauseum because it is what it is. And guys, in the live chat, you guys can follow us along. Tell us what you think about this, whether it's going to stop you from doing it, whether it really doesn't matter. I'll give you my 2 cents, and my 2 cents is free. So CGC increased their prices. Everybody increases their prices. Nobody decreases their prices. That's not how the world works. So what are you going to do? Am I going to stop sending books to CGC? No. Have I considered sending stuff to CBCS? I have. But again, my entire collection minus 2 books is probably CGC'd. So, I have 2 CBCS books, but I don't know. I did see their CBCS's new cases. I like them. But again, I like to keep stuff linear. So does this price increase bother me? Sure. When the price of gas bothers me, I'm old, man. When the price of bread goes up, it bothers me, but you pay it anyway, right? You pay it anyway. So am I going to stop? No, I'm just going to work harder and hustle harder to pay it. So that's my 2 cents, and that's free. Raj, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, prices go up everywhere. I think I saw someone once said, I'm surprised it took them this long. I'd be more apt to be a little irritated with some of the other changes that they made, especially if I was a dealer and I was putting out product and, they took away your discount, or, originally they had said you couldn't do a modern pre-screen, 9.8 pre-screen. I guess that's been retracted since. So I don't know what the truth is on that. Maybe someone that's smarter than me in the community or closer to CGC can answer that. But that would be the most irritating to me, is if they took away your ability to do 9.8 pre-screens. Listen, they raised the price from $5 to $8 for rejected ones. They raised the price. Prices go up, man. I mean, everything goes up. Price of gas goes up. Prices, like you said, loaf of bread, gallon of milk. Their price of business is going to go up. I mean, I work in the electrical industry. I can't buy plastic boxes right now. They can't get the material to make the product. Everything is tough right now. So the fact that they had to raise their prices doesn't irritate me as much as some of the other changes that they made.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And that's why this whole world, what the whole premise of Three Men in a Basement is sitting around the bar and talking about all these things. So that's your opinion. We got a lot of comments. I see Gomez in the house. I see Sith Lordly. Everybody's putting their 2 cents in. Dave, I mean, you've been CGC stuff lately. What are your thoughts on that?
My thought is, their public relations right now is taking a major hit. Everything is so slow. I think it's a bad time to be raising your prices when, I mean, they're not doing what they should be doing from the beginning. Get their act together, get books submitted and shipped out. I mean, I'm waiting for my ASM 300s that I submitted back in January. I'm still waiting for.
Really? Okay.
Get that stuff in order, and then you say, okay, we're going to give you a better product. We're going to have to raise our prices. And I think you'd have less bitching if people felt they were getting something more for their additional costs that they're paying.
Okay.
And I think some people think this way, like Victoria says, she's going to swing the CBCS because she doesn't grade them to sell. She grades them for her collection. So she doesn't care.
Yeah.
There's that. And I think someone had asked me, would I send a CBCS? I guess I would for a book that I'm keeping. The CGC cases look so much nicer. If CBCS could make their cases better, I don't know what it is about them that isn't as, I don't know. It's just the eye candy, So even though I'm not selling it, obviously anybody that's flipping a book is going to go CGC because the money it's worth more, for the same book. But I don't know. I just that's a good point, Dave. They're getting the money before they get their act together. They really should have done it the other way around.
Yeah. Look at this.
I think you'd have people would understand it. I mean, they'd be more willing to pay if they feel they're getting what they're paying for.
Sure. It's a label. The label is 100 times better. I gotta agree with Josh. I don't know. It's just you're just used to it, and that's important. Oh, that's a great question. Will CBS? No, now is the time for CBCS to make their push.
Yeah, they did just offer 10% discount. I've been getting emails.
Talk about that, Raj.
Yeah, but they did that before this news came out. They just extended it once the news came out. I got an email saying that they were extending the 10%.
Like somebody said, "Oh, look, keep it going, man, keep it going."
Yeah, well, the thing is we want our books graded, so we're going to send them in. We can complain about it. We can say we're going to go there or there. If you want your value, you're not going to go to CBCS. So it's in their eyes, they're going to do what they're going to do, and people are still going to go to them because right now they're the top of the industry.
Yeah, comics are great. We'll field this question. We're going to give a shout out to Jada Butch and my boys at Pressable Deffects because Jay said he's going to use his Mylars a lot more. You know what, Jay? I kind of agree with that. With as far as keeping the books in a nice Mylars and having them there, keeping them raw. But right now, personally for me, and I will tell you guys this, I am buying comic books to buy more comic books, right? So I'm definitely in that investing mode to help the PC. So in order to do that, I think I still have to go with CGC. So that's kind of where I'm at. But I definitely agree that for the PC stuff, I'm definitely going to put them in some nice Mylars. And I just want to see what Agent DCC.
I just want this price bump to pay for better and faster service. You're right. And you know what? If their service gets better, if their service gets faster, I mean, look at that mistake they made on Gary's. Did you guys see that video? Gary put in
today.
Just a real quick version for anybody that didn't watch it. He sent in a 50 book pre-screen. Okay, and then as part of his pre-screen, because he's pretty good with the eye, he goes through, reads, checks off. Okay, here's this book. He'll look at him, see, okay, maybe I made a mistake. He gets to the last 2 books, and the invoice says 9.8. And they sent them back to him raw, as if they didn't. Yeah. So they sent them back as if they didn't get pre-screened. But on the invoice, he paid for them to be encapsulated. They said that they were 9.8 white pages. And that's a $1,800 book at a 9.8. And he had 2 of them. But, to their defense, the Hulk, not 340. With the Wolverine with the Hulk's face and the claws.
Yeah,
the book's like at 9.8 going for like $1,800 right now.
It's unbelievable.
But CGC made it right. They said you're right. We made a mistake. He sent them in. They encapsulated and sent them back. But that's the kind of crap. Like if Gary wasn't meticulous to go through all those,
right?
he would have had 2 books and he would have been like, oh, well, there's something there that I don't see. And he would have thrown them back in his collection and sold them for $40 a piece.
Yeah.
That's the kind of crap that if they don't fix that, then this price hike is going to slap them right in the face.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is something that is affecting all of us, each and, all 63 people in this chat, plus us. So 66 people plus moving on. So you know what? We as a consumer have choices, right? It's like when you're playing blackjack. You hit 16, you don't hit 16. That's your choice. So, but again, I'm going to keep rolling with it. Maybe I'll test out CBCS at some point, but it's not in my future. You know what I mean?
I sent one book to CBCS, one book, and it was that New Mutants '98 reprint that I bought from Comics, Tunes, and Toys during his claim. It was signed by Liefeld.
Yes,
and I sent it there to get verified. To me, it was worth it. I bought the book for $5. I sent it there. It came back at 9.6. I just sold it for $140.
Oh, you sold it?
Yeah. You guys snooze, you lose, man. It was on eBay. Someone offered it to me.
You didn't tell me you were putting it on eBay.
I did too. When I said, "Do you want this or not?" Because I'm putting it on eBay.
Yeah, when did you say that? Look at this.
And when we were loading the Jeep up at the hotel.
We're loading the Jeep up, and I was about to drive 2 hours while you fall asleep. Thanks.
I did not fall asleep, but you got 2 hours to think about it.
Look at Sith Lord. You
PGX.
You go PGX all day.
Let's go buy some stock in PGX.
Yeah, really. I got some land on the moon you can buy too. All right. So so that's our own thoughts. Thank you guys very much for all your comments. We've been reading them.
Giveaway.
Let's do a giveaway.
Let's do a giveaway. Who wants a free T-shirt? Everybody likes free T-shirts.
Because I tried to give T-shirts away in line. And
oh my god, those people in line really. I mean, if anybody saw our live IG feed before the show started on Saturday, we went out in line, handed out stickers with QR codes on them, and told the people, if you scan the code now and show us that you're following us, we'll give you a free T-shirt. They all looked at us sideways, like my dog when she wants a treat and put the sticker in their pockets, and
yeah,
couldn't even.
I have failed at many things in my life, and I'm going to be the first one to tell you. But I completely failed as a front man, as a showman, trying to get this. I couldn't believe it. I felt like a band in the 80s that got booed off stage.
Oh, my God. It was terrible.
When I was trying to do that.
Otto, I think you scared everybody.
Well, I don't know.
I think you just scared everybody. They all backed away when you started approaching them.
Yeah, I know. I tried, man. I did my best. It is what it is. But we got a free T-shirt. So, Raj, did you see the question?
I did.
All right. You want to do a start line?
Wait for the start line, guys.
Okay. And then you've got to be in what, Raj? Top chat or live chat?
You want to be in live chat on YouTube. That's what I'm looking at.
All right.
So, wait. He's going to ask the question. Then I'm going to hit the start line. Wait till you see the start line. Anything before that does not count.
All right. Here we go. We've been talking about it for a week. We've been building up to it. Tell me the name of the arena that the old school comic show was held in now. Hit that line.
Wait for the start line.
Wait for the start line. Follow the rules. Follow the rules. Without rules, we have anarchy. No, not Burke.
Burke, what's up, brother? VCJ.
All right.
VCJ.
You got VCJ. I see DJ Radius.
What happened here? Hold on. Let me refresh so we're fair. Go back to the live chat. Hold on, guys. You're right. DJ Radius.
DJ Radius.
So DJ Radius, hit me up on Instagram. Give me your address. I'll get your T-shirt out to you. Tell me what you give me your address. Tell me what size you are, and we'll get one out to you.
Yeah. So nice. All right. Awesome. Cool stuff. All right. So we've got that. All right. We got nothing to watch tonight, so that's why you guys are watching.
Hold on. You skipped something. You're skipping around. Jesus. Don't you remember? You're like, what the hell's this Marvel Penguin thing?
Yeah, it's not in the notes. That's all right.
It is in the notes. Oh, no, it's not in the notes. I added. Sorry. It's in Dave's notes. All right. So I read an article. I just want to touch on this. Did anybody else see this? So it was an article today about Marvel and Penguin Publishing House, or right? Is that what they call it? Penguin Random House. So they sent a video to all the retailers assuring them that business as usual. They're going to get all the same swag that they always get. They're going to get store exclusives. You're going to get the Marvel preview. You're going to get all that. But the biggest thing is I watched a video that lady that was representing Random House said, and we have a new improved way of shipping books that will decrease the chance of these books getting damaged. Anybody believe that? Did anybody see that and go, yeah, easy to say. I'd rather wait, let me see it before you start tooting your own horn. What do you think, Ev?
I have not. I haven't heard much of this at all. This is news to me. I'm sorry. So anything that you tell me, I believe, Raj. So,
well, no, right. What I'm saying is they in the video she said that they came up with a new form of packaging that's going to minimize damages.
Sure, maybe some new bubble wraps, some new boxes. Who knows? I mean, they should.
I think maybe they were just taking a shot at Diamond, because Diamond has had such a poor reputation. Books getting damaged. They're like, we're not going to be Diamond. I think that's basically all they're saying.
Yeah. And even though they did go out and say we're still working with Diamond, and they're going to work as a wholesaler buying from us. And then it was like in the next couple breaths, it was like, and we have new packaging where the books won't be damaged.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean,
so it was interesting. It was probably like a 10-minute video, and it was some Marvel execs with executives from Penguin Random House. So if you have a chance to check that out, it was pretty interesting to see what their plans are and trying to put everybody at ease. But basically, though, is you're going to get places like Dave's LCS that are not going to do this. They're going to continue to buy from Diamond, even if it costs more. And Art looked right at me. He goes, I already deal with 3 companies. Why would I want to deal with another one? I'm not dealing with that bull crap. So even though it might be better, easier to deal with, easier to order is what they're saying on the video, he's not going to do it. So I think the people that are
so they don't know.
Art is the owner of our LCS here down the street from our house.
Yeah, great. Now he's my LCS.
He's your LCS, right?
Yeah, really.
And he's on his way out. He doesn't want to be an owner anymore. But the guy that's supposed to take over for him just doesn't have the ability yet. So he's been sticking around, and he's been doing it for so long. He doesn't like change, and unfortunately, I think these are the kind of places Diamond was going to stick around because of owners like this. They're just like, why do I want to sign up with this whole other website if I could just keep doing it the way I was doing it?
Yeah.
Well, I was
as long as he doesn't pass the cost of me.
Yeah, I was talking to my my other LCS, BoomTube Comics in Southern California.
You got more LCSs, Dave? Like, I mean, Roger already goes to your LCS to New England.
I don't want LCS. I don't want anybody feel left out. So
okay,
the level of it. So, but I went there and I asked him about it. And he said Random House gave him, Penguin said they were going to give him they had a discount. They knew exactly what he was going to be paying for the books through there. Diamond contacted him and said, are you going to still buy your books from us?
Really?
And his response was, well, what are you offering? What's the deal? And he goes, they said, well, we don't know yet. And he's like, well, I guess I don't know if I'm buying from you yet.
Right.
And it sounded like Random House would even have shipping discounts and other incentives. So you really got to go out of your way to not get some good pricing to stick with Diamond.
That's what it is. They definitely were talking about discounts and the shipping was going to cost less and it was going to be packaged better. I mean, they
open dreams, right?
They don't want to get slammed, so they're going to come in and do all the things right, whether it stays that way 3 years from now or whatever. But I don't understand as an owner, if you can get things for cheaper and it's easier to use, why you wouldn't switch. But then again, I'm not Art, so.
Right, exactly. I mean, we're not LCS.
The way he's always done it.
Yeah, well, he's done it for a long time. So,
see, Josh here says Diamond was calling LCS to gauge what people are doing. They're clueless as to what they're going to do. What they're going to do is go out of business because
really.
And then they're going to have these owners like Art are going to be forced to use because if what they said in that video is true, there's no way Diamond can compete.
Yeah. I would love to hear what our friends up north, Aegis Comics of Alaska, is doing with this too. Because they get butchered, man. Their stuff gets dinged up, sent up, and we all know Amy and Lou tell us all about it all the time. So, yeah, interesting, very interesting, Raj. So, all right. Next thing we wanted to talk about. On Friday night, we have no more Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's wrapped up. You guys are stuck watching us. So thank you very much for sitting around watching us tonight instead of what you could else been watching. And it wrapped up. I was so impressed with the wrap up of it that I'm going to watch it all again. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Did I enjoy it more than WandaVision? I don't know. I really don't. But I thoroughly did enjoy this just as much. I thought that Zemo stole the show. I thought that the Carter character was fantastic. You know, U.S. Agent, as bad as it was in the beginning, I love it. I'm a redemption story, you guys. I'm a huge redemption story fan. I love it when everybody gets some type of redemption, and I think that's very important. It's just the way I was brought up, and it's just the way I feel because I've done a lot of bad things in my life, and I've done a lot of good things, and it's all seemed to have leveled out. So I always seen that the redemption story is my kind of story. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to watch it all back to back. I love this. I like this idea more because this isn't just a one season thing. This is going to be a second season and a third season. I think these characters are going to grow. And it was just fantastic. I'm sorry to see it go. I'm going to follow it up some more. I'm going to go and spend a lot of money on the first appearance of Falcon. If I can find it in a 5.0, because that's my first appearance at Cap. But I'm not going to go actively looking for it, okay? And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Super nuts. I give it a CGC 9.4. And that's all I have to say about that. Guys, tell us in the chat what you thought about it. Compare it to WandaVision. Let us know. Tell us your CGC grade while we start talking about it. So, Raj, I'll turn the mic over to you.
Yes, I definitely enjoyed it. I did enjoy it better than WandaVision, simply for the action. Simply for the action.
Yep.
You know, the shows went by quicker, even though they were longer. The fight scenes, the action between everybody. Not necessarily the story, but I did enjoy the story. I know that a lot of people gave it flack saying it was too political.
I'm okay with that.
You know what? You can't have a show right now and move forward with a show without addressing the elephant in the room. And right now, that's the elephant in the room, right? They went there. Let's address it. Let's get out of the way. Now we can open this up to wherever we want it to go. You know, if they tiptoed around it, people would have been like, well, they're not even addressing it.
Yeah, but Falcon, when Falcon became Captain America, they did touch on all this stuff in the comic book. So they talked about a black man. You know, they're touching on the same kind of things that were in the comic books. So this isn't. It is topical. It's just kind of funny that this seems to be topical no matter when. You know, exactly. When we are. This seems to be
exactly.
Seems to be a problem.
And I definitely don't think it was too much. I think they did just enough to say this is why I did this. This is how I feel. They brought all those other characters back into having somebody to look up to, and now they have the ability to bring these characters into the next version of whatever they do with it. Whether it's, you know, who the hell knows what they're going to do at the next level with these guys. But I think they set it up for so many different things that they could possibly do, you know?
Oh, yo, what up? Say what up, Cristiano.
Hi.
What's going on? That's it? You don't want to talk about nothing?
He doesn't have an opinion about it.
He doesn't have an opinion about Falcon and Winter Soldier. Hold on.
Captain America's new suit. The new suit is really cool.
Okay, cool. And that's what you get from a 10-year-old. It's really cool.
Well said. I
said
the same thing.
Stupid, right?
Yeah, I like it too. I like what they did with it. I think it was, well designed, and I'm glad that this direction they went to, where he's Cap and he's got the shield. I don't know how I would have felt if it went a different direction.
No, I know, and I like the redemption of Bucky. I like the redemption of everybody. You know what? Julia Louis-Dreyfus as her character. You know, was she Elaine? I don't know. Didn't think so. I thought it was kind of neat. But you know what this is showing me? When you get characters from Seinfeld, people are asking to be in the MCU at this point, right? Like, You know what I mean? They aren't saying they're in their agent's ear saying, "See if you can get me on one of those."
Yeah, give me a role. I don't care if I'm.
No, they're not.
I don't care if I'm a garbage man in the background. I want to be in there.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You know, if your agent says, "Hey, there's a character in the MCU. Would you like to?" Yes, I would. You know, so really neat.
Yeah, because you never know where that garbage man is going to turn into.
That's right.
Great.
That's right.
Sharon Carter, loved her character. The power broker thing, that was right in front of your face. I thought that was interesting. the villain, they were good. It was interesting. I like the way they played it.
I'm surprised they killed her. That I didn't see that coming.
Okay. All
is
right.
she dead though? I mean, is she really
Well,
dead?
I guess
Nobody really
that's
dies
true.
in the
Nobody
MCU.
really dies. That's right.
Yeah.
And the thing of Sharon Carter is, you think you know, but are you still sure she's not a Skrull?
You don't know. You don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So even though everybody's like, oh well, she's the power broker, yada yada. You still don't know if she's,
I agree with you 100% on that, Roger.
She could
So
still
why'd
be
she have to
any of
use
those things.
why'd she have to use the Black Widow little disguise mask?
It's a bait and switch.
Yeah.
Like
People?
Well, nobody saw her. Only us. We're the only ones that saw her.
yeah. I mean, there's
She
a
even
lot of
said
questions.
nobody there even knew who she was. She didn't even need to, because next
Look,
you know she's walking around as Sharon Carter.
I always like to think I hang out with people that are smarter than me. So with you guys excluded, but when Vancouver Comic Junkie says this, then maybe I got to agree. So I don't know. I like the raft. Now, hold on a second, though. Speaking of the raft, is there the hype on Thunderbolts just blew up over this?
Zemo for the win.
Yeah.
He was a great character.
On this little snippet of from the desk of General Ross, the whole thing. So now everybody's like going crazy on the Thunderbolts, man. I sold that book way too quick, but it is what it is.
I couldn't give it away last year.
I know.
I tried to sell that at two auctions. Ended up giving it away at one of our giveaways. 9.2.
Yep. Secret Invasion, Mystique. I don't think they're ready for that. Bucky Star.
I don't think Mystique. I think it'd be silly for Mystique to be the way they introduce mutants.
Yes, and I don't think Mystique is going to be the first one that they introduce. So
no, I don't either. I think that's
because the MCU seems to shy away from what other movie studios have been doing, and Mystique was such a key character in all the original X-Men movies. The Fox stuff. That they're gonna want to do something different. So
yeah. No, I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. Look at all this discourse. I mean,
Secret Wars kind of has to reveal that somebody we know has been a Skrull all along, and I think I think she's a good fit for it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. I agree. So we are going to keep in with those topics. So looking forward to Loki. Yes,
June.
Yes.
I don't know why they should have planned it better. That should have been in May. They should have been a week between shows. Come on, Marvel, get your shit together.
Really?
Yeah, spread it out more.
Yeah. No, I'm saying is like you have to wait like 2 months now to get to Loki. I mean,
yeah, no, but if they waited like 2 weeks between the other show, and then we'd have a little less time.
Yeah, I think there should have been a week. There should have been a week between shows, so we don't miss.
We have a brother debate going on right here. All right.
No, I think we're saying the same. I think we're saying the same thing. But
yeah, but doesn't Disney Plus have a Star Wars? Don't they have a Star Wars show?
They do, but
that's like a filler. No, I thought they had an animated thing.
Yes, the Bad Batch.
Yeah, but that doesn't come out to the summertime.
Correct. So
that's
okay.
That's
I thought that was some. I thought they had something in between the
Loki's
Falcon and Loki.
Yeah, I gotta say that Bad Batch is the show I'm most looking forward to.
For the Bad Batch. I mean, that's the story of our life, right? I mean, that's the story of us right here, dude. We are the Bad Batch all day, man.
I mean, is there anybody in the chat that doesn't know what the Bad Batch is?
Yes. If you don't know what the Bad Batch is, go watch the Clone Wars. You can.
I don't know what the Bad Batch is.
So in the Clone Wars animated series, Dave, there was a group of stormtroopers who didn't quite take to their genetic training programming.
Okay. Yeah.
So but each one of them was better than any other stormtrooper at one thing.
Correct.
So one guy was, strong as 10 stormtroopers. One guy was the brightest, strategical, fighter in the world. One guy could hit a dime with a rifle from 3 miles away. Like every one of them had a special. The other guy could hack into any computer in the world. And they all got together as a group, and they called themselves the Bad Batch. And they were basically like off the record, Rambo kind of thing. We're sending you in there.
Perfectly clear. They do have those abilities, but they're a little tweaked. You know what I mean? Like they are the misfits because their heads just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Each one of them, they have one thing that they're really good at. Other than that, they're lunatics.
They're lunatics.
They argue all the time. They pick each other up and fight each other all the time. Yeah. But they, we're like, how are we going to do this? Let's quietly go in. And the big guy's like, screw that. They'll go in and pick up a tank and throw it on them,
Right.
Like, is thoroughly entertaining when they were in the episodes that they were in
Clone Wars.
No, it wasn't Clone Wars. It was Somebody help me, please.
It was Clone Wars.
No, it wasn't in
They were
Clone
in
Wars. Rebels.
Oh, I don't remember
Yes.
them in Rebels. I
It
remember
was
them
the
in
Rebels.
Clone Wars.
I don't
Look,
I don't-
Chinmo just said that it starts May 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Yeah. You
Right
said
around the
summer.
corner.
I
May
said
4th. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right.
that's what I'm
sorry.
saying. So it's in between. So they
Yes.
got that for us
We got
in
it.
between.
Okay, so
Falcon
they
and Loki.
did do it right. Yeah, they're starting Star Wars Day, May the 4th.
Yeah, I love it. That's fantastic. But you know what I think is cool about that is where's my boy Copy 801, my fellow Star Trek brother. They have done characters like this, and I just love it because they're a little bit better than everybody, but they're also a little bit more twisted. And I'll tell you, that's like
They're lunatics.
Yes,
every one of them, but that's why they work. Like everybody has their thing.
Right,
and
right.
It was, when they were in the animated series, it was just they just went in there and kicked everybody's ass and said, "All right, we're good."
Yeah, for sure.
So
now
I have a question for you guys. Well, I have a question.
Yep.
I tried watching some of the animated stuff, but where do I start? Like I'm looking at them all. I'm like, I don't know where to start. There's Clone Wars. There's I want to start watching it, but I don't even know what Clone Wars.
Clone Wars. So Biggie says the Bad Batch in the last season.
That's the beginning.
I don't know why I can't remember, but they were definitely in more episodes of Rebels. But yes, so Clone in
that's I start with Clone Wars and then go to
canon.
Rebels.
You're going to go with Clone Wars because Clone Wars obviously is what it is. It starts at Clone Wars from the movies. Rebels is after Order 66.
Yep.
So they're part of the Rebel Alliance.
Yeah. So there you go, Dave. That's your.
So I would start with Clone Wars.
That's my assignment.
It got kicked off. It got kicked off with a movie, Clone Wars, the movie. How he meets Ahsoka and all that. I actually never seen that. I don't know why. I started right with the show. The first couple seasons, you're gonna be like, this is all right, but trust me.
That's what I started with, and I was just like, who cares? I didn't really. I'm like, where are we going with this thing? So, but if I just stick with it,
you got to stick with it, and you're going to get into some really, really good episodes. You're going to get into some characters that are showing up from the movies that are badass, and some fights that are unbelievable. And Ahsoka is just absolutely just my favorite Star Wars character of all time, and she shows it in that animated series.
Yeah, very, very cool. So also, just a real touch on you guys, all things that we're looking forward to is the What If series. Love the What If series. Can't wait. The animation is great. I think at this point, animation is just as good as live action. So with everything, the way it's being told, so that's important.
And there's a ton of stuff coming. I mean, you got Hawkeye coming, you got She-Hulk, Moon Knight, Miss Marvel. Like if you're not excited about.
It's a great time to be a geek.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, and
it just gives us all something to talk about. Oh, here he goes. Who just jumped in? We got our boy just jumped in.
Hey, Jose.
All right. There,
you should be getting your stuff tomorrow, I think, Jose.
Nice. So lots of things that are coming out. It's just going to give us lots of more things to talk about. Lots more things. It's going to give us a lot more topics to talk about, and I'm very excited for that. So, in the chat, tell us what you're most excited for. Are you most excited for Moon Knight? You think She-Hulk is going to be a success? What's going to bomb? What's going to be good? You know what? You guys all know for Otto, it's got to be really, really bad for Otto not to like it. So, I'm looking forward to everything. And
Dave. So Rebels takes 10 years after Clone Wars. Like Wesley says, once you get past through the first season, it just takes off from there.
Yeah, agreed. So very excited. Now, all right, we've been kicking it for 50 minutes. We want to talk about the experience that we had last weekend. We've got a lot of things planned for this. So, guys, stick with us right now. This is going to be the best 35 minutes of this show, in my opinion. We've done videos, we've talked about things, and you guys were showing these videos just so you can get a feel of what we all went through and how good of a time we did. So, Raj, what did you want to do? Did you want to show like a setup video? What do you want to do?
So, I mean, first we talk a little bit, just leading up to it, what we did as far as bringing Jason onto our show, being sponsors with some of the other guys in the YouTube community. We did a lot of work leading up to this. We made sure I had plenty of shirts, swag, like as sponsors, and you'll see in some of the pictures all the VIP bags that we had and stuff. I mean, we had business cards and stickers with QR codes and flyers for the thing. So, we put a lot of effort leading up to this, leading up to the show. So I have like a video that I took of the show when we first got there. I don't know, it was a couple hours after we got there on Friday.
Yeah.
So the place was still only half set up, but we were already making deals. I sold 4 slabs before I took this video, and you'll see the amount of people that were still needed to set up, because it was 3 o'clock. They had until 10 to set up. Plus, they could have set up in the morning.
Oh, and I do want to say, I pride myself on being early. I pride myself on being the first person in the room. And the 3 of us rolled up. It was myself. It was myself, Roger, and Uncle Frank. We drove up. We made a couple stops. We end up in New Hampshire. We're about 20 minutes away. And who posts something on Instagram? Josh Graff, already making deals.
Listen, I don't think he sleeps.
Oh my God. Honest to God. He did that twice to me that weekend, Josh. Josh, I'm telling you, man. I take that personally, dude. That's like a personal thing against Otto, man. I pride myself on being early. We're at the thing. We're 20 minutes away. Josh Graff's got a stack of books. He's like already making deals. In my car, I yell, explicit. Yeah, you know what I yelled. But anyway. So,
Michael P. 3 of my being bathroom entrance banners. I forgot to take a picture of that.
We have pictures of it, though.
Oh, yeah, but not on our slide thing.
Not on the slide, no.
There was some memes made of that. Yeah, I had a bunch of banners made up, and I made some smaller ones, and there was a little hallway you had to go down to go to the bathroom. I'm like, look at that. You're looking at this wall with our QR code. Let's stick it there, and you couldn't even go to the bathroom. I did take them all down.
No, I took them all down. Stop that right now. I took them all down while you were sitting down with Frank.
We were having an important conversation. Frank needed some advice on something, and Ever got all irritated. That's what happens when you wake up at 5:30 in the morning for no reason.
Yeah, okay. Because I wanted to be the first one in the room.
You wanted to be the first. The place, we weren't allowed in there until 8 o'clock. He woke up at 5:30. He's on his way out the door at like 6:15. I'm like, where are you going? I want to go there and get set up. You can't even set up until 8 o'clock. Where are you going?
No, then I went and got in, and then I looked down as I'm setting up our stuff, and there's Josh buying stuff. I go, this dude beat me again, man. All right, Raj, let's show this video that you put a lot of time and effort into.
All right, well, let's add it. All right.
First thing you see, this giant wall of slabs and raw books. Wall books for days, guys. Right off the get-go. Little giant comics with great setup. I've been going through this area for 2 hours. Still haven't seen a quarter of it. You got the defects up there. Yeah, setting up. Capitals fans, apparently. That's our press box. And right next to them, the coolest guys on earth, 3 men in the basement. The press box. For those who don't know, Elias Chazudis is here. Autographs. We're still kind of early. A lot of these people are still setting up. I mean, it's about 2, 3 o'clock. Still kind of empty. There's the Comic Mint, boys from Stanford. All these will be full. Hey, Jason. Jason, say hello to the people.
Hello,
There's the man right there. You've seen him on our show. There he is. Finishing last touch-ups, setup. A lot of these guys still setting up. Look at this. Come on with a sanitize your hands. What do you get? That's right. Camera booth. Still nobody here. Toys.
No reason. You're all ready.
Still setting up. 3:30. All these people still need to set up. So we've already found gold. And half the place is empty still. If you're coming tomorrow. Whoa! Look who we found here. Is that Very Gary?
No.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, dude?
Say hello.
Hello.
How was the drive, all right?
Yeah, actually wasn't that bad. Wasn't bad.
Just get here?
Just got here. They're up.
Yeah.
Fellas are up there.
Yeah, we're right next to them.
Oh, perfect.
That's our press box.
VIPs. You don't have any containers.
There's something over here. There's hot books over here. These guys are going pillaging. Still setting up.
Hey, Mark, did you see that one thing?
Is that Josh Grav? No way.
No.
No way. First I run into Very Gary, and now
Oh, he's here?
the Grav. Yeah, he just got here a couple minutes ago. He was just at that guy's booth. You can't miss him. He's got the curly red hair real long. They're up there setting up their booth. Sorry about that. Josh asking me questions. Buying. Buying, I don't know. Yep. You guys are comfy over here? Still not set up. Books for days, guys. Got some original art over here. Pretty cool stuff. 3D boxes. How you doing, man? JNS Collectibles here, still not set up. I don't know what they're waiting for. Look at that. This guy, he's lost. Look at, he's lost back there. What's he doing? Got stuff. It's all covered. So all these guys still setting up. Still setting up. Hey, look, it's Uncle Frank. Uncle Frank, say hello to the crowd, Uncle Frank. They're here to see you.
This is a new Roger. We got to visit a store. It's only like an hour and a half away from us.
We're there. Let's go, man. Road trip. There you go, guys. Original art.
I bet you do.
And there you go. So, halfway through setup. You guys saw what to expect. Can't imagine what this place is going to look like once everything is set up.
Wow.
All
Look at
right.
that, man. That is one fell swoop, Raj. You worked that camera, man. Holy cow.
Ran into some friends. Josh Grab was digging so hard he had to sit down to look through his books. Did you see that?
Yeah, no, I'm like, unbelievable. Unbelievable. So what was that power tool? That power tool was an air compressor that guys were setting up their stands with, right, Raj? Like,
Yeah, I mean, some of these guys needed power tools to set up their damn stands. I mean,
Yeah.
you would think there'd be an easier way when when you're mobile like that. But
right. And most of those guys, 80% of those people were all vendors doing vendor deals, like making the deals before the deal. So
yeah,
what you didn't see set up was Terry's Comics. You saw JNS Collectibles set up. You saw Richie just hanging out for Richie's Comic Cabana. You saw Desired Comics in there. It was unbelievable. It's like, it truly is the day before the show it's like, it's the pre-party before the party, man.
Yeah, definitely glad we were there as early as we were.
Yeah. Shout out to my man, JLS Comics, who showed up at the end. Jesse, I had battery life of like 10% when I saw you, man, but it was so good to meet you in person. And shout out to you, man, because Jesse rolled up. The thing ended at 4 o'clock. At like 4:05, I walked by and Jesse goes, Otto. And I'm like, oh my God, Jesse. So, we spent 5 minutes talking to each other, man. And I wish I had more in the tank, but I was shot by then, man. It was definitely a grind, Jam Session says, who's booth?
Yeah, so that was that one booth across from the guy that I sold my books to. I don't know what was going on there, but for some reason it was like, it was like when you have the pond where they put fish in there for a fishing derby, you throw the pellets out there and they come up out of the water.
Yeah.
That's what everybody looked like over there. So I don't know if the guy announced, hey, everything's at half off right now or what, but everybody attacked that booth all at once. So Jeff Payette or something like that. It was his name.
Yes. Jeff Payette. That's exactly who it was.
Yeah. I don't know why everybody went nuts for that particular booth at that time, but it just happened to be when I was recording.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was good. Thank you very much for all that footage, man. You worked hard in that. So from there, we went. So that was before. But what you guys don't know is, and I hope you do know, while we were setting up, or when we first checked into the hotel, Jim Shooter was checking in also. Okay. And you guys know through the videos that he did show up with us. So we have that video chopped up so you guys could watch. But before we even got there, I spoke to Jim Shooter and we were talking about our show. And so we met in a basement. And when we were talking to Amanda, the events coordinator, about where we're going to show up, Jim Shooter kind of walked by and said, hey, are you guys setting up for a show tonight? And I said, yeah. Rod, I was kind of like starstruck. What did he say? And you were like, yes, please jump in with us. I forgot.
Yeah, he's like, what are you guys doing, like your podcast over here? And I said, yeah, we're going to be doing tonight. Would you be available? And he's like, well, sure. If you guys want me. I'm like, yeah, of course we want you. I said, if you'd be willing to give us some of your time, that'd be great.
Yes, exactly. So
Everett was tripping over his tongue.
I know. I'm a fanboy, man. I'm a fanboy. And then, and it was very important. Because
but it wasn't like you were bothering him either, because when he's checking in and you went to talk to Amanda, you started talking to him, and me and Uncle Frank went out to the Jeep to put something away, and Uncle Frank made the funny comment, poor Jim Shooter just wants to check into his room. And we go back inside, and Everett's trying to get away from him, and he kept talking to him. Like, we wanted to leave to go to the show, and Jim Shooter actually kept the conversation going. So,
yeah.
Yeah, Shooter, he had some great stories. I mean, just what I was during the show, I'm just like standing next to him, and everybody that came through, he had a story for them. And it was just fascinating to watch. He just loves to tell his stories. He should have a YouTube channel. I think I joked with the woman he was with. I said, you should get him a YouTube channel, tell all his stories.
Right.
People
he was the editor-in-chief at Marvel, you guys. I mean, he was the big kahuna. He made tons of decisions, and we're not going to talk about that because you got to watch the video to find out. We dropped part 1 about the Spidey black suit, and let me tell you something. If you weren't a fan of Mike Zeck, when Jim Shooter says, you're Mike Zeck, just figure it out, I personally, I don't know, at that time during Mike, I'm more of a Byrne, Cockrum, Frank Miller kind of artist. But when he was talking about Mike Zeck,
you could see the respect.
It was unbelievable, right, Roger? It was unbelievable.
You could see the respect there, where he was like, he wanted to clear the air. That black suit was Mike Zeck's design all the way. And when he was like, what do you want me to do? You're Mike Zeck. You figure it out. A lot of respect for him.
Yes, absolutely. So we set up in the hotel lobby, and it was a lot of fun. We started at 8 o'clock, and we had many people from the comic book community come on. But, Roger and I are behind the scenes. I'm sorry, Roger and I are behind the camera. We have our lights set up. Everybody's coming from dinner, having a great time, just hooting and hollering and really enjoying themselves. And then we had a little situation. And the situation was very interesting because we had Matt Forge on, so Matt's sitting there talking, and all of a sudden we had an invasion. It was like, dude, we're kind of holding the line. Like, I've been a bouncer for like 15 years. But then when these big dudes showed up, I said, my God, we're getting taken over. So I want to show you this. And I hope you understand what happened. Here we go.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
So you haven't been invited
all of a
yet.
sudden he shows up.
You gotta wait for the quarter to run out.
I don't need an invite, man.
No, you just came back from Hawaii.
VIP. I'm VIP.
You decided to finally show
Oh,
up.
look at these guys. Come here. Look at these guys.
We're running out of room.
Let's go.
Take it over. Hey.
You know the NWO? Everybody's in now. This is the NY Warrior takeover.
Oh, you guys got us, right? You guys got us. What is going on? For sure. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
So Otto,
All right.
this guy, and this guy.
We're going to get Biggs to sit down right here. Biggs, you sit down right here, man. Let's go.
Yeah, go sit down. Yo, whose book is this?
Oh, that's Jim Shooter's about to sign.
This is your first appearance?
Go. Oh my God. Dude, let me tell you something. Matty Forge was sitting there like, holy cow, dude, we're getting taken over. And I got Joker coming from this side. You got Biggs coming from this side. It was like Tony Schiavone when the NW Tony whatever his name was.
Sometimes you just gotta let it happen. You get to that point, there's no stopping it.
Yeah, no, it was unbelievable. And Biggs said it was like the NWO right there, and I was like, oh my God,
New York Warrior takeover.
Yeah. So we have lots of interviews. Biggs just
Speaking of Biggs, there you go.
Yeah.
LOL, that was awesome. That was awesome. It was great to have you guys on. You couldn't have scripted that any better than what you guys did. And trust me, you didn't upset us. It was a great time. So let's give him another Scooper Goof.
Yeah.
Big money power. Salty too.
Yeah.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Salty too.
No, Shortbox Birdie, I didn't mean Jim Ross. I meant well, maybe I mentioned, I don't know, the NWO when they took over WCW. I don't know, but that was my point on the whole video. Shout out to Johnny Rosado who helped me out from Dream of August Comics, who helped me out.
Yes, they're JLS Comics. There is another they're having another show at the same place in August.
Yep. So we also had many people come on the show, and what you guys don't realize is what you saw in front of the camera. There was many shenanigans happening behind the camera that people were videoing. All right. So this is brought to you by the amazing Murfinator and Jay the Butcher. So from Pressable Deffects. So everybody, this is what you saw. This is what was happening behind the camera. Here we go. You buy any books yet?
Yeah, you guys had the special pass.
Yeah, no, you could have got
The
it.
amazing Murfinator! Show that beautiful mug.
No, this just went sideways. All right. Look, you haven't bought no books yet.
Nothing.
So what have you been buying? Beer?
Yeah, I've been buying some beer.
You're buying some beer?
Buying
Okay.
some beer.
Right.
But ASM is where I'm at.
ASM's for tomorrow, right?
Dude. The family show.
Family show. And look, we got Jay out here too, right?
We got Jay from Pressable Deffects.
I
Jay,
cannot
who's
wait.
taking care of who?
I'm taking care of Murphy.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So you're going to buy some books tomorrow. You're going after
Hey,
some
listen.
ASM.
This is a big.
You know what I'm looking for? I am looking for a shit. I forgot.
You forgot.
You're looking for Mary Jane.
We got
Davis.
252. What grade?
5-0 or better.
50, 252, 50. Who's got one?
$200.
Yeah, you got more money than that, man. No, you got more money than that.
Well, I'm going cheap, Otto.
No, go big, man.
I know, dude. You grabbed my nipples again.
That's it. That's awesome. Murph, thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
That's very good right here.
Where did you go?
No. You want to say?
I'm sorry,
We're going to put Jay on by himself.
Come on, here's where the viewership goes up.
This is it.
I got my buddy Otto here. I got my buddy Rides, my buddy Nat.
Yes, sir. What time did you leave today?
First appearance on 3, man. Look at this.
Look at that.
Viewership's
You
about.
haven't been on the Cranky Canadian yet?
I have.
Yes, you're my
My first guest. Come here.
Yes. Well, I haven't been on Cranky Canadian yet.
Oh.
No, Desires, you haven't either, right?
Hey, I'm ready.
I'm ready to go, right? You're probably better than me, though, because he'll probably be like, dude, you're a jerk. I don't know what you're talking about.
Here's where the thumbs down comes
Yeah,
flying in.
Oh, man.
So listen, let's talk
Haven't
about
yet.
thumbs up. What are you buying tomorrow?
I am
Got
looking
what?
for Marvel Premiere number 15, First Iron Fist
Yeah.
first Zemo, Captain America number 168.
Yeah.
But I'm looking to have a good time with you guys tonight.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's all about hanging out.
It is, really. It is.
After comics, right?
Right.
If you guys could see a reverse of this and all the people that are out here in the lobby hanging out, whether it's chaos or whatever, it's a awesome time.
It's an awesome
Guys,
time.
This is why we're doing it, right?
Look at this, 3 men hooking it up in the hotel lobby.
Hotel, man.
Guys, before I get you booted off,
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. There you go.
Raj,
Oh my God, man.
people out on YouTube,
Woo! This just went sideways, everybody.
it's about to get even more
Let's
sideways.
go. We got He-Man coming on.
Come on.
We got He-Man. Let's go. We got the biggest deal on the internet coming up right now. The man.
Recorded that. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I'm good. We're good. Look at this is amazing. This is amazing. This is so good. This is so good. Come on, Jay, get in there. Save Murph. Yo, Nigel, you might want to move, bro. Look at Jay's gut. I thought he was doing keto. Yo, Nigel, you better move, bro. They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you, bro.
We got Jay out here too, right?
Jay's first appearance. Yo, is this Jay's first appearance? Watch this. Is it first appearance?
Roger's leaving.
Yeah, Rod, you better move, bro.
What race? 50, 252, 50.
252 is not. You can get that in 9-0, man, easily.
252 is not Mary Jane.
It's Mary Jane.
Mary Jane?
He's like, all right, leave. He's like, get the fuck out. You're up. Yeah, good job, Murph.
Too much COVID going on.
Oh, God.
I got my buddy Otto here. I got my buddy Raj, my buddy Don.
Oh my God. So
Oh my God. That's freaking awesome. I mean, it was just a fraction of what the hell was going on in that lobby at
my
that
God.
time, man.
no,
Oh my God.
but we're trying to do something
There's
semi-professional.
like families trying to check into their rooms.
Yeah.
Trying to
Oh,
get
my
past us.
There was a wedding there the next day, right? They were probably going, "Oh my God, what the hell is going on here?"
Oh my God. It was so because that's what you guys see, but that's what was really going on. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to keep? How are Roger and I going to keep this up? Roger walked off. He goes,
Yeah.
he goes,
I'm like, I can't even. Jay hit me in the head twice doing this. I'm like, I gotta go.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was unbelievable. So I want to give a shout out to Murph, to the NY Warriors for that. And for
Defects,
the
Matt for
defects,
giving us that
video
gold.
and for that gold, and that's what this is all about. So, what you guys think is actually happening, and there's me like Roger and I are just out of our minds because we're like, oh my God, this is just off the chains. And just guys, go back, watch the videos. I mean, we interviewed Erod, we interviewed Josh, we interviewed everybody from the community.
Yeah,
it was just a lot of fun. So, guys, please, that was all in good fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So.
And like you said, last Monday I dropped the part of Jim Shooter's interview about the black suit. This Monday is going to be he talks about how he gets into comics and how why they had to kill the Phoenix and who made that decision.
Yes, absolutely. Wait till you find out about that. So that's neat.
Great. I mean, he was just giving us. We could have sat there and he probably would have talked all night.
Yeah, it really would have, and it was everything that we wanted. So. I thoroughly enjoyed that, man. That was an absolute blast. So, Raj, what's our next topic of agenda?
Well, you have a boxed heroes to open?
I do. I have a boxed heroes. I've been waiting to open up this for a hot minute. So,
let's see what you got.
This is a boxed here. This is a regular boxed heroes. This is my monthly subscription. I have now subscribed to 2 boxed heroes a month. So,
wait, Everett. Highlight this guy, man.
Please do that. Do that. There you go. So I now subscribe to 2 Box Heroes as far as my subscriber. That's starting next month. I'm waiting for that. The Super Box Heroes ends tonight. So get in on. Actually, don't get in on that because I don't want you to win the AR-15. I want to win the AR-15.
They've already put my address on it. Don't worry about it.
They really did. You've already hit Box Heroes, Raj. So, and Dave has 2. I'm the only one that has it. But I'm not going to complain about that.
The only one. I mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm not the only one. So,
the only one in this, in the 3 of us.
Yeah.
In the 3 of us. Yeah. So got some cool stickers.
The only person I know.
Yeah, you're the only person I know hasn't hit.
Yeah.
All right. So there we go. So got some cool cards, got some cool stickers. Oh, I like the Groot one right there. Very neat. So
you got a winner in there tonight.
Yeah, you're already a winner.
I'm already a winner. So here we go.
Groot sticker.
So here's my Box Heroes packaged very well. Can't wait.
Oh, you are a winner. You
what you
spoiled
just
it.
see? You just saw something?
It. Yeah. The bottom one's facing the opposite way, so the bottom one's facing the same way, but you showed it up. You'll like it.
All right, so here we go. So first book out of this early Flash book. All right, 20 center book. I don't own, not actively going after, but cool book. And you know what? For a 20-cent book, if I had somebody to walk up to the camera, you could see it. But very, very clean book.
I need a second camera.
Yeah, I need a lot of things. I need somebody else in the bar with me, but that's okay. All right, so Flash book right there, 20 center, not bad. Not a book that I was going after. But a JLA book. All right, JLA Adams. This is a 30 center. JLA 138, very cool. Another book that I don't own. All right, so this is the Patrick. I can't even talk. Patrick Gleason variant subscriber bonus book.
Oh, nice.
This is the Carnage Black, White, and Blood.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
All right. Don't own this book. Uncanny Spike. I can't pay Zoe anymore. There you go. Really cool. Don't own that book. All right. Another one right here. Superman Man of Steel. Nice filler book in great shape.
Looks good in those Mylars, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. A Greg Land Spider-Man Man-Thing variant. Okay, don't know this book, but that's really neat.
Oh, cool.
Right there.
That's pretty cool.
That's dope. I've never seen that. I don't know if anybody else has, but definitely, a fan of Greg Land. All right. So now we've got a Ryan Stegman variant. Oh, I'm a huge fan of this. I just read this the other night. This was my Thor's Day post.
Oh, yeah, that's an awesome cover.
Yeah. No, this was really, really cool. So this was my box. Yeah, that's really cool. Ryan Stegman killed that. Hopefully he'll be a terrific con. Jen Bartel Women's History Month variant. Variant heavy. It's a Ghost Rider. Don't know anything about this book.
Oh, all right.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. No, there is no zoom. I don't have zoom on this camera. All right, TiVo, I don't. All right. So, I got a Scotty Young variant. Oh, a Silk 1.
Oh, that's a cool book.
That's a cool book. Cool. All right. Oh, now I got a winner. Did you guys see
winner, chicken dinner, baby?
Winner, chicken dinner.
Oh,
no way. No way.
You were going to be a winner.
Like, I need this book. Of all the books to win.
Yeah, you've never owned this book, have you ever?
No, I've never owned
it's about time you get that book.
Yeah, really. This book is clean, though. Holy cow. You know what? Oh, my God. This is really, really in nice shape. Oh, my God. So,
there you go.
Yeah. All right. There we go. I got another copy. So, for you guys that don't know, I believe Klaus Janson is going to be at Terrificon. That was one of the artists that was named. So maybe this might be a book I have, double signed, maybe Chris Claremont, Klaus, So we all know that Otto and the crew have been hoarding this book. So that was I think I paid $38 for this Boxed Heroes, and I was a winner. So
there you go. Can't complain about that.
Yeah, I can't complain about that.
No, now we don't have to hear the bitching that you never win.
Pause. There we go. All right. Nice. All right. So What else we got? You guys got some hauls? That box was $38, Raj, I believe, right? 38.
Yeah, it's $30 and then $8 ship, so $38
$8,
total.
yeah, so $30. So yeah, the
And
Wolverine.
then you got and your bonus was that Gleason one, right?
The Gleason one, yeah. So the Gleason,
so that was an extra book that he got because he has subscribed. So
yeah, so subscribe just means I get auto build, obviously. So all right, right on. All right. So that was my pull. Yeah, that's my 20th copy, maybe 21st. Yeah. But you know, for that many, if Uncle Frank and I have only pulled 198. So that's interesting. All right, talk about it.
We want to go right into the old school show Saturday, right?
Yeah, right. What'd you get?
Is that what we want to do? We want to talk about. Yeah, I mean, I think we've pretty much discussed all the people that we met, all the people that we ran into. I mean,
yep.
You saw them Friday night. There was definitely, people throughout the show that would stop and say hello. Guys, just do me a favor, like, especially with COVID and people wearing masks, like, we love the community. We're in the chat with you guys, and we know you, and we can almost say that we know some of your personalities by the way you chat. But when we see you in person, we don't. It's not, out of place. You don't. It's hard to recognize people when they say your name. Hey, Roger, what's up? And you have a mask on. Just do us a favor and tell us what your name is when you say hello.
Yeah, right.
Because there were some people that said, "What's up?" to
YouTube
me.
Name.
Yeah, they shake my hand like, "What's up?" and you walk away. Like, I can't even mention I said hello because I didn't have enough time to figure out who you were. So just assume that we don't recognize you because with the mask, and just let us know who you are, and if I don't recognize the first name, tell us what your Instagram name is.
Yeah, even I went up to him and said hi, and then as I walked away, I heard him say, "Who the hell is that?
Who the hell is that?"
Yeah,
guy?
right. Who's that guy?
Yeah, if he had said Nate Rogers, the brother, oh yeah,
I know that guy. All right.
So listen, we did a lot of digging. I was lucky enough to. I don't know if Dave, did you sell any books over the weekend?
Me?
Yeah, didn't you bring books to sell or trade?
Yeah, I had some books, but I didn't have any. The only booth that had something that I wanted to trade, I had a ASM 10 that I was going to trade. But the guy had a ASM 10 on his wall, so he didn't even want it. He's like,
really?
You had to bring a book that I already have. So
yep.
So that was the closest I got to trading something. And I would try to sell a couple, but they weren't going to give me what I wanted for it. So
interesting. Okay.
But you picked up a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I got a bunch of
shows. Yeah, let's show us.
I got some filler stuff. I always do a good run of. I'm trying to fill my run of Peter Parker. But this was a book that I've been wanting.
Oh, nice.
All right, there we go.
And this I got from the Little Giant. I went back later in the night or later in the day, and I had spent. I'll show you some other stuff that I bought earlier. But the guy, he was like, I think I offered him half of what the price was there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you were here earlier." He remembered me spending some money there earlier, and he's like, "Yeah,
he stood in front of him for 3 hours." So I mean,
yeah. I know. Then again, just some filler, trying to fill some Batman run. I did a lot of heavy Batman stuff. And these are all from the.
Oh,
I saw you, Roger. Roger, you picked this one up.
I did.
And the Little Giant, I mean, he had everything labeled.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have a grade on it, but a lot of them had what he thought what the grade was on it. I think the 356, indicates there's just great Mylars. I mean, everything.
Mylar, full boards.
What are these golden age boards and bags?
Yeah.
I mean,
the boards it's really thick.
Even this one, like the first appearance of.
Ooh, you picked that up too?
Shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, this one's signed too.
Is it really?
On the inside. It's not on the cover. It's on the inside page. And then this was a cool one. Roger, you probably would like this one.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I'm running. Yeah. Again, Amazing Fantasy, homage page. So that's why, Roger, that's why you saw me at that booth for so long. I couldn't get away. So now these are some of the older Batman stuff.
Look at that.
216.
15 center.
Yeah. And then this one.
Nice.
This one I picked up. I was doing when I first started buying older books before I started getting into like trying to fill the runs. I just wanted books from the year I was born and the month I was born. So this was August 1968. So this is what I've been looking for. I know. You're getting there. Anyway, so that's what these books are too. You know, this is from this Hulk book. This is from 68, August 68, and so is this Flash. So
that's a great idea. I can't get into that. Though.
I mean, and this guy had so many great old books. I mean, I'm looking at all these Batman books, trying to figure out which ones I want to grab. And the one thing that I really wanted was a Golden Age Batman. So I got this.
God, that's a great cover.
And I was talking to Josh the night before, and I mentioned to him I was looking for Golden Age Batman. He's like, there's a ton of it there, and it's cheap. I mean, this thing he had priced $125. I think I got it for $100.
Really?
You know, again, he writes down what the grade is on it. You know, it's a 3.0, 3.5. I think it's a little better than that. You know, it's got a little bit of ding down here, but I mean, it looks great, especially in the Mylar.
Yeah,
sure. Very biased comment from Short Box Bernie.
Yeah.
Very biased.
What's that?
Best pull from the show so far.
Yeah.
Nice job, brother.
Very biased.
So, well, that was the big book here. That's what I topped it off with. When I was standing there looking at the wall, I think I had him pull down like 4 Golden Age Batman stuff. So I was thrilled. And then the last one I got was again, I'm trying to get the McFarlane Hulk run.
Hulk run.
I think this is the last one I needed. I think this is this the first McFarlane? I'm not even sure if this is
that's
the first
McFarlane work. Yeah, on Hulk. Nice
work. Wait, there is one more. Wait, there's more.
Oh wait. Oh, nice.
The first Damien. This is what I want.
Key right there.
And I think I want to get this one graded. I think this thing is like such nice. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. So I might have to send that one into CGC.
Okay.
Sure, they'll find.
But that was the other book I was looking for. That was one that I went there with that one in mind. So I was happy to get that one.
Congrats. Overall, Dave, thoughts on the show? Go back, love it. What you mean?
Yeah, no, it was great. Like I said, the little giant. I mean, if you could somehow get him to your swap, I mean,
yeah, right. He won't.
That guy had so much stuff, and it was so well organized. I mean, it was just
80 feet,
amazing.
80 feet of wall.
And he didn't have just one of a copy; he'd have like 3 or 4 of these copies.
Yes,
like, I think Roger, I saw you. Yeah, I saw you.
I was like, can I see that Wolverine? That Wolverine #1 at one point where Everett tried to steal him from me. They're like, oh, we got more back here. He came over with 6 copies. They put him down. Everett's like, let me see those. I'm like, get out of here. He's going through and trying to pick the best one, trying to steal my books. Oh, don't go through long boxes with Everett.
That's not true at all. I've had so many people reach over my shoulder while I'm looking through boxes and pull stuff out. Box Bernie. But anyway, yeah. So great pulls, Dave. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah, no, that was great. I ended up with a lot more than I thought, and then even I went back and I'm, looking back, especially with some of your videos that Pressable Deffects did, and NY Warriors and your video. I'm looking at, I'm like, oh man, I missed that one. I'm like, oh geez, I wish I would have gone back to grab that one.
I totally had a plan going into it that I was going to go after 3 books. I didn't get one of the 3 books, but I got so many other books. I was like, I missed out on a variant that I got to call Jason about. I missed out on something else, and I was just like, I don't know what happened, man. You're just caught up in a moment, man.
I'm telling you, I went there with a Boxed Heroes box, and I said, I'm gonna fill this, and then I'm gonna be done.
Yeah,
I did fill it 4 times.
You're like we used to go trick or treating on Halloween. You're like, I'm just gonna grab this bag, and then you emptied the bag and you filled it 3 more times.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, so here we go. So I'm gonna go over a little bit of my pulls that I picked up. I'm not going to belabor this because I did a haul video based on it, but you guys know I'm going after GI Joes. So I picked this up. This is a 9.6. This is first Dr. Look, the GI Joe is ripe for the picking. I've been saying this for 2 months. I can't say it anymore. I believe G.I. Joe is coming. Go after the books. It is what it is. The Snake Eyes movie is going to hit a home run. So this is G.I. Joe 44. It's the first appearance of Heavy Metal, All Right, Bazooka, Crankcase, and Dr. Mindbender. Dr. Mindbender, major villain. This was less. This was like $60 to $9.6. I believe this probably was never pressed. Will I crack it and press it? I don't know, but I'm getting into the Joe games. More importantly, I need the CGC labels to tell me where the first appearances are. My God. All right. Picked up 2 copies of Fantastic Four Annual 6. I already sold one of them. Kept this copy for myself. You guys all know, double first appearance. I've said it at length what character I believe is coming. Very important. Now, they gave you a swag bag. And the swag bag had a Peach Mocha Black Widow Skyline variant. And it also had this Marvel Comics Shattered variant in it. So really cool book. So that came with it. Happy to have it. Found 2 fun books. And it's not because Roger bought a book in Italian that I got this.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. So I found these 2 books for $4 each. This is Amazing Spider-Man, Ditko 5 and 6, The Greatness, but it's in German.
All of a sudden.
The motherland language. So I picked these up just to have.
It could be in Irish if it's your motherland.
Yeah, go right there. There we go. All right.
Family show.
So, yeah, family show, I know. So I picked up another. I'm going after. I do not have a 9.8 X-Men 282 first appearance of Bishop. I've got many raw copies. And when Bishop first came out, I absolutely loved the character. I was just getting back into comics. I named my dog, who I had for 16 years, Bishop, who has he's been gone for 4 years, but that's who I named my dog after. I could have named him Wolverine or Logan, but I just couldn't justify that. But Bishop was a great dog. He was part of my family. I had him for 16 and a half years, and I had to put him down just because his health wasn't well. But so I'm going after a 9.8 Bishop. I don't want to spend the money for the 9.8, so I probably spend triple buying X-Men 282. So I bought a nice 282. And I know my man Erod likes these second copies or second prints. I found 2 of them. The gold. So these are gold, just so you know, they're second prints. One of them is slab worthy. The other one I'll put in maybe a mystery box. And then I have a handful of G.I. Joe books right here that are all decent books. I got to go through them and find out the first appearance. Right here, we know this book. I've been talking about this book. First appearance of Sergeant Slaughter. My favorite copy of all of these is where is it? It's 100. Where's 100? Okay, right here. I love this cover. I would love to find this. If this is on eBay right now, tell me. I'll buy this on eBay. This is G.I. Joe 100 anniversary issue. Cobra Commander, straight up in front of you, telling me I'm back. Cobra Commander is one of my favorite villains of all time. I love it. It's an anniversary issue. So very fun book for Otto's comic collection. Some more books. FF 244. I'll buy this as a day is long. Frankie Ray becomes a Herald of Galactus. A book that I think people should be buying. I absolutely love it. No ROMs for this guy. A book that I hate. I hate this book. But I don't own it. And I did own it. And I got rid of it when I was a kid. I bought it off the rack. The fact that it's worth this kind of money that it's getting, it just bothers me. And I just bought it again because I was like, all right, it's only $20 with a discount. I think I paid like 18. X-Men, Amazing Spider-Man 210, the first appearance of Madden Web, John Romita Jr. cover. I hate the character, but it's blowing up, and I just don't want to be without a copy. So whatever. Now, 2 copies of my favorite Transformers villain. And one newsstand and one regular. We all know that Otto loves the first appearance of Shockwave. The Transformers are all dead. I love it. I've got a 9.0. 2 of these hopefully will come back. Picked up another Transformers 1 newsstand. It's got some dings, but again, you can't go wrong with the Transformers 1, especially since it's been blowing up. All right, now Jubilee. I don't own it in a 9.8. I can't justify buying it in a 9.8. So what do? I spend more than I should, and I buy lots of copies. I bought 5 copies.
Oh, I was bad.
Yeah, I bought 5 copies, and I talked to some very good pressers who I respect, and 3 of them are 9.8 candidates. The other 2 will go in Otto's mystery boxes. Okay, now the deal of the day was this book. I've been after this book for a while. I'm going to tell you the story. Again, think what you want, but know your craft, know your game, know what things are worth. It is what it is. So, FF211, the first appearance of Terax the Tamer, one of the Heralds of Galactus. Okay. In my opinion, and you guys could follow me on this, the Heralds were based on servitude, right? Servitude to Galactus, whether or not they want to save their race, they want to save somebody. You can do that with all the Heralds. The baddest of them all was Terax the Tamer. Okay. He was the legitimate bad guy. I have been after this book for quite some time. It's a black cover. Listen to this book. Marv Wolfman's story. John Byrne cover, Joe Sinnott ink. If that's not Marvel greatness, I don't know what is. Okay. So I have a 9.0. I have 4 or 5. It's a black cover. It's very hard to get. So I was looking through a long box the day of the show. I had some money. Hadn't really made a big purchase yet. And this is going to be my Instagram first appearance Friday post. I'm looking through them. I'm looking through some slabs, random, that I see this at a 9.8. Okay. A couple $100 is what I was willing to spend. So I say to the gentleman, how much is it? He goes, there's no price on it. I go, no, there's no price on it. He says, okay. I see him look on his phone. I say, he's going on eBay. Okay, go on eBay, whatever. We'll make a deal. If I don't get it, I don't get it. I see him look at a price guide. I'm like, all right, whatever. He looks at me and he goes, how about $90? Here, take it. Here, whatever you want. Like, just go. Here's $90. I couldn't pay him fast enough. And I just left. And the two last solds on eBay were $10.65 and $16.25. So happy that I got it. I'm sorry if you got fired for doing that, but know your job. And, the book is in my collection. So yeah, first Terax the Tamer, 9.8. Very happy to have it. Got a 9.0.
What do you think? So what do you think he was looking at? Like what was he looking at that he ended up coming with that price?
I don't know. I think he was maybe texting somebody.
That's weird.
Or he had the number wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
Issue of number wrong?
Yeah, he could have issued number wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, but I clearly said, I pulled it up and I go, well, how much do you want for this? Like, I didn't go like this or anything like that.
Yeah, no, we're not saying you did that on purpose. It's definitely his fault. But
so right, but I saw him looking. So I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. But then he went on Overstreet and he looked at Overstreet, and then I thought he was texting. I thought he was looking on eBay. He might have been texting somebody, but whatever. Looked at me and goes, $90. I probably should have said 75, but my poker face. Yeah. All right, there we go. Thank you. So that's my big pickup, and I think I hit a home run with that. So what's it go for raw? Mike, in high and decent grade, maybe 120, 220-ish. I don't know. It's a black cover, but it's iconic. And just really, really happy to have it. So that was my biggest pull, and that's it. So
that's it.
I just got him fired. I know.
Yeah, nice going. Nice going.
Yeah, right. All right.
Nice going. Tiny Tim's not getting his doctor appointment now.
Yeah, I know. Poor guy. All right, Roger, what you got?
I got some stuff. Like I said, first day we were there, I sold 4 slabs and it paid for my weekend. So
talk about that though. Do you want to talk about that? Did you feel that you got a fair price?
Yeah, and the thing is the guy, I was looking at his wall. I'm like, yeah, man, there's nothing there that sticks out that I want. So I probably had 8 slabs in my backpack that I went and got and brought in to see. And someone had said, go to him. Actually, Jason said, go to him. He usually wants to buy. And he's like, first thing he said is, you looking for cash? And I said, yeah. Okay. I was like, all right, well, at least he's looking at them. And I put all the slabs out and he went through them, and ones he didn't want right away. So he ended up keeping first Dr. Afro at 9.6, Kanan number 1 at a 9.6, Transformers number 1 at a 9.4, and first Monica Rambeau.
Right.
So he bought all those, came to his partner. His partner just threw the $100 bills down. He had them in his pocket. I was happy with what I got. I in my head, judging, because going to a place like that, I know I'm not going to get what I would get on Instagram or for a raffle, because these guys, they have to sell it. And once he understood that I understood that, he was willing. He was like, all right, well, let's take a look. He goes, I can't give you what you have on the back of these, because I had prices on the back of them. I said, I understand that those are eBay prices, So he went through, and I had a number in my head, and he offered me $200 more than the number I had in my head. So I was like, deal. I'm not even screwing around. It made my weekend that much, loosened the wallet up, and I didn't have to worry about dipping into my bank account, which was really good.
Right. Do you remember who the buyer was, Raj? You want to mention that?
It was like
David Adams.
David Adams. That's what it was. David Adams.
Yeah.
David Adams. Because they never sign up. And I even told him, I said,
they definitely did. But typically, David Adams has a huge presence, and I don't know why they didn't have their sign up. But I've bought books from David Adams, and they usually have good books. So
yeah, they had great books on the wall. I didn't have time to go through. The problem with their short boxes, and what's the one thing that irritates me about digging through boxes? Tight. And if I can't finger through it, no, because pause. Depends when it comes to comic books. No, so if I can't figure through about the books and see the front cover because there's so many packed in there, I'll walk away from the table.
You really will. You really will. And then you're gonna rant about it, and then I got to hear it. So
Uncle Frank, Roger, one Friday afternoon. Yeah, I feel like I did. So what that allowed me to do is buy whatever I wanted. So I'm gonna start. I got to start with the first stack. I broke them out into little stacks. So this is like my 80 stack. So we got Transformers 14, the first appearance of Grapple Hoist Smokescreen. These are all very, very good copies. I went Transformers heavy. This is Transformers 19, first Omega Supreme. All these early Transformers all have first appearances, Transformers 24, the first team up of Protecticons and the death of Optimus Prime. Transformers 61, first appearance of Primus. These books are all
I like Primus. They're a good band. That's a good band.
Primus, yeah. Jerry was a race car driver. Everybody knows this one. Number 8. First Dinobots. I love this book. Every time I have an opportunity to pick it up, I do. Of course, they're getting a little more pricier now than when I was picking them up a couple years ago. So this is a Thundercats number 1. I love this. This is J. Scott Campbell cover. This is the it's volume 2 or whatever it is. I thought it was pretty cool. As long as I was picking up Thundercats number 1s. Everybody knows I'm going after these hard. Every time I have a chance, that is not what I paid for it. It's what he had on as a sticker price on it. It's in decent condition. It's not a 9.8 or anything. 8.5 or higher probably, which is still going to be, worth something. Especially when the movie pops. I mean, these are hard to find. If you go on eBay and try to find graded copies of these, they're not easy. When a couple months ago, when I had money, I went on eBay trying to find a 9.8. None. I went on Shortbox. I couldn't find a 9.8 for sale anywhere. And my last 80s book is G.I. Joe. Everett will tell you this is his book, but it's mine. 21. First appearance of Snake Eyes.
Right out from under me.
No, not under you. We weren't in the same spot. This was on the other side from where you were. I don't dig near Everett because he steals books from you.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
So I've never owned this. I'm glad I have it now. I think I got a good price on it. Whatever the grade is. I'm actually, because I'm intrigued because I never did read it. I definitely want to open it up and check it out. For those of you who don't know, there's no words in that book. What is it? They read the story is they were running out of time and he didn't have time to wait for somebody to write it. So he told the story with pictures, right?
Yes, for sure.
All right, this is my X-Men lot. So I got another copy of my X-Men 4. First Omega Red.
That looks like a Jason purchase.
It is. You can tell by the way the writing on the back. This is wife writing. His wife does all that. You know, like you said, it tells you first appearances. I mean, you can't go wrong at that booth. If you're looking at it going, man, why does that look familiar? It'll tell you right in the back. Second appearance. I absolutely love this cover. It's one of my favorite X-Men covers.
Ripped. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it's his second appearance on Omega Red. I mean, just and that
book heating up? Because I know I got a
has,
couple of those.
This is potential. It's not really heating up, but when Omega Red shows up and people can't afford number one, where do they go? Second appearance, right?
Yep.
X-Men 120, Chaos in Canada, baby. Love this.
Right there.
First appearance of Alpha Flight.
Dude, let me tell you something. Alpha Flight kicks the X-Men's ass in that book.
Yeah, they do. I already have 120, 121, but they're reader copies. This is definitely much higher grade.
Slab worthy?
Yeah, he has it estimated at a 9294. So
really? Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now, no, I'm not done. I think you think you bought one of these.
Did you get the second one?
I did.
No, I think you didn't have the second one. And if you're gonna buy one,
you buy one without the other.
You gotta buy two, right?
In case you want to read it twice.
In case I want to read it more than once. So I bought these at different booths, but one of them was definitely a Jason purchase. The other one, I don't know. The other one was the same booth I bought the Thundercats, and I don't know. I was looking at it, and he gave me a deal. So, and the last X-Men purchase, nice crisp copy of Mr. Sinister.
Hotness.
I can't wait till he shows up. I got many copies of these. No spine ticks, but it's a little tough to tell if somebody scratches or the book or the Mylar. All right, the next stack would be my Star Wars stack.
Oh my God,
Sith, you watching? You watching, Sith?
Yeah, come on, Sith. Tell us what you got.
Tell the crowd what I got here. All right, so this is Tag and Brink number 1. First appearances of Tag and Brink, I believe. Darth Maul number 1.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
The movie variant.
Yeah, I've never seen that. That's great.
Yeah, that's the awesome Darth Maul. For those of you who haven't watched the animated series, Darth Maul was wasted in the movies, the regular movies, but they do him good in the animated series between Clone Wars and Rebels.
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi number 1.
Oh, can't go wrong with that.
This is a reprint, I think. Oh. Star Wars Legacy number 1.
Talk about that.
That's the first appearance of
that guy.
No, this is Cade Skywalker. Cade,
okay.
Is that his name? Cade? Luke Skywalker's kid.
Yeah.
First appearance. It was the Zero. It was the Marvel Legacy Zero was the one where they had the arrow pointing. First appearance of that guy. Star Wars number 1. This is the 1977 reprint. So the 30-cent reprint, not the diamond box one.
And it's a reprint because why, Raj?
It's because it says reprint right here.
Right. Where though? Right. Like it's not like on the cover. It's like
it is.
Right there. That's what I mean. Though, right. It's not like
it's in that little box reprint. Right. But I'll tell you what, I looked these up, man, and these are going for a good penny too.
Right. But the reprint at that time, that reprint was considered the
second print. Gotcha. Yeah, it's not like the diamond one where they reprinted them for people to read or for giveaways. This was like we're basically a second print. I'll take it for the price I got it for.
For sure.
Star Wars number 2.
Ooh, good one right there.
Nice cream crisp copy. Star Wars number 3. Love that cover. Chewy on the cover. Star Wars number 4. Death of Obi-Wan.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think all these Star Wars were all. Well, this one was from Jason. The other Star Wars were from that booth. The guy that we want to bring on to the swap.
Yes.
And this is my favorite of them all. 41.
Yep.
First appearance of Yoda.
There we go. Huge sleeper book. Well, now that we're talking about it, it's not going to be, but still.
Oh, I don't think people listen to us.
Yeah, no, that's right.
This is a clean copy. I don't see a lot of ticks on it. There's some spine roll, but I need that stuff to be pressed out.
Yep.
All right, one more stack.
Jesus Christmas.
These are just random books that kind of, once I made themes, were left over. So, nice clean copy of Harley Quinn #1.
Love that book right there.
Yeah. Sold one at our last auction to Uncle Frank, and I regret it ever since. And now I got it again. This is definitely a candidate right here. Somebody got mad at me for buying this. This is definitely a candidate. Second print, ASM 361.
Yep.
Didn't I tell you I want you to keep a lookout for that because I need that copy?
It was on the wall for 2 days. I bought this at the end of the day.
No, you had that the first day when I showed up at the hotel. You're like, hey, look what I got. I'm like, oh, is that for me? And you just laughed.
Yes.
He has it at 9294. I think it's better than that. He definitely undergrades his books, but I'll take that. After I bought this, I saw some standing. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't catch it ahead of time, but what are you gonna do?
All right, so standing on the back, Raj?
Yeah, it says very fine plus. So
yep.
You're saying staining on that book on the Thunderbolts?
Yeah, on the Thunderbolts, yeah.
All right.
But it's all right. You know, I went from giving away a 9.2 to begging somebody to give me a stained one. So
that's okay. Static, good book right there.
I offered him 15. He took it. So
there you go, sold.
I actually have this in a 9.6, so I'm glad to get this one. This one also very clean. I'll be sending that in.
Ooh, oh my God! Look at this guy.
Near mint on the back.
Yeah, but it's not a newsstand. So.
I believe it all day.
Oh, it's not a newsstand, Dave. Poo it, right?
Dave, you have this in a 9.8?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, good.
And I got 3 in a 9.6.
Really? Well, now we know who's
that was more.
Yeah. So this is the Tide with 252 for the first black suit. Everybody, Jason's got near mint written on that. I believe that all day. And one of the last purchases of the day.
Ooh, look at that. The brothers. Look at that.
Newsstand.
Wait,
that's right.
My newsstand?
No.
Mine was a newsstand?
No, I don't know.
Oh, no, it's not.
No, got to check.
I should have kept digging.
Should have kept your mouth shut.
You want to trade?
I got some honorable mentions. I got to show them. So I bought these from Jay on Gary's auction months ago, and he brought them to the thing. So some more Star Wars. This is first Solo, their daughter, Anaya, or I forget her name. 1 and 2. So that's like the volume 2 of Star Wars Legacy. Star Wars Legacy 16.
Nice.
This Star Wars Legacy 17, I don't think he realized was a big book when he sold it. This is Cade Skywalker's first appearance as a Sith Lord.
Wow.
He has a name. It's like Zyzo, or I don't remember his name, but and then Star Wars Legacy 29. This is also, it's got like 2 first appearances in it.
Yeah. It's like the Transformers. You got to figure out who all these first appearances are. It's crazy.
And then
G.I. Joes.
While we were at lunch on Saturday, everybody knows that I'm chasing after the black suit 250, black suit at 9.8s. And I've been watching a couple of the Marvel Age 12s, which should have been my last book. Now I need a 252, but some guy listed one $300 less than everybody else, made me an offer $100 less than what he was asking. I offered him $50 less than that, and he accepted it. So
get out of here.
Came in today. Marvel Age 12.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
So this is one I didn't think I'd ever get for the prices they were going for, but
Yeah,
so
that's the one I
now-
need. I still need that one. I'll have a set of 9/8 for
Yeah,
the black suit.
so-
Raj, what's the label say though?
label says White Pages, Spider-Man's black costume concept art. Predates Amazing Spider-Man 252.
Wow. Holy
But
cow.
And even
any of
Jim
you
Shooter.
guys-
Remember,
We'll
Jim,
say,
Jim
even if
Shooter
you guys
said.
listen to our
Shooter
interview with
said
Jim
that-
Shooter, what was cool is because Everett had a copy of this raw
Yes, that I
to
had
show
too.
off. And when he told the story of how when they did the turnaround in this and the concept art, that they colored it the wrong color. Like I never knew that. So we looked inside the book and sure as shit, it was black and red, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be black and white, but it was red.
So even though I didn't get this at the show, I bought it while I was at the show off
Well, we're at
eBay.
Buffalo
I'm
Wild Wings.
very happy. We're at Buffalo Wild Wings. So happy to have that. A little pissed off for those of you who know the story of my 252. I went all in on X's raffle to try and win it, and I didn't. I just wasted my money. But and then honorable mention. I don't think I showed this live. I got this 2 weeks ago for an unbelievable deal. So happy to have this in my collection. Amazing Spider-Man 300, Italian version. And somebody told me this actually has 299 and 300 stories in it. If you read Italian. So
I believe that.
Very excited to have that. So
nice.
That's it. That's all I got.
Wow.
Is that all you got, Raj?
That's it. So I did, and I picked up a lot of books, but as you can see, many of those books are little minor keys. So it wasn't like, the selling those 4 slabs was definitely gave me the ability to buy books without worrying about cash.
Yeah, no, good move. So what
Our Canvas is another one we saw there. That was
seeing Arsenio was great.
Yeah, we got
dude.
to
He
meet
came on the
Arsenio
show, too.
Yeah.
It was just unbelievable. Everybody, Flame Brave Comics. We saw Black Dragon Comics. We had lunch with all those guys. It was it was so cool. We want to show a wrap-up video. We're going on 2 hours. It's just been fantastic. But my point is everybody was walking around 11 o'clock. People said, "Hey, what's up?" I said, "Let's meet 12:30." 12:45, we're across the street. There's 22 of us deep at Buffalo Wild Wings, right?
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. 22 people, all comic book fans who have something in common. That is the books. And we're all sitting around talking shop and enjoying it. So that was fantastic. So I want to give a shout out to Roger right now because Roger did a wrap-up video of everything that we're going to show. And we're going to start to wrap up right now, Raj. You ready to go with that?
Yeah, you want me to just play it? It's basically took all the photos that we could find and did a little montage. So
yeah, so enjoy this, guys. It really was a great weekend.
Hi, I'm Al Milgram, and you're watching 3 Men in a Basement.
Fantastic, man. Hit a home run on
Let
that,
the
Rod.
people.
Good for you.
We got the.
awesome.
That was a lot, man. That was a hell of a year, 2012, huh?
Yeah,
So
2010.
yeah,
Yeah.
so,
You
so
pulled
guys,
it out with dyslexia on that.
so
I don't
you know,
remember that.
so when you're in a rush trying to put stuff together, sometimes you screw up a date. And I love that someone was able to pick out that we put in the liquor store. We snuck that picture in there.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
And of course, Everett snuck into one of me stuffing my face with ketchup chips.
Ketchup chips with the bottle of Tito's right next to you, too. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun, man. I don't know, guys. It's just been awesome. I've talked out. We've been talking for 2 hours. This has been fantastic. Tomorrow night, Very Gary's got an auction. Let's get ready to spend some money. Very Gary, the Defects are going live tomorrow night for their auction. Hope you guys can check that out. And I have nothing else to say. Dave, Rod, you guys want to wrap up?
Let's just touch base again on our swap, guys. Just make sure May 22nd, if you want a table, let us know as soon as you can. And make sure you plan on being there. This is an event. It's a hangout. It's a lot of fun. It's not something you walk through and then leave right away. And Monday, in lieu of Cranky Canadian, part 2 of our interview with Jim Shooter, who decided to kill Jean Grey, why it had to happen. And he tells a story of how he started his career and what it was like working around all that Marvel royalty. So, it's a quick 10, 15-minute video, but I think we're going to do like last week, do a premiere so people can be in the chat and we can talk. That was a lot of fun. So that's really, it's really all I got. Dave?
No, thanks for having me on. It was, again, always enjoy being on here with you guys, talking comics.
Hold on.
What?
You're selling yourself short. I counted 5 different styles of T-shirts that the Greeno made. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that correct? That was all you.
I don't keep track.
Well, I do because you sell yourself short, my friend, and you got to give yourself a lot of credit.
This one?
Yeah, this one.
That's a one of a kind.
But everybody else, that's a 101, right? But I saw Spine Ticks. I saw, the NY Warriors, the Pressable Defects, the 3 Men in the Basement. Yep. So you guys know the Silk Screener of the Stars is right there. When you want to get your T-shirts done, he's all over the country, East Coast, West Coast. Hit up the Greeno. You guys know what's going on. So don't sell yourself short, my friend. All right.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that, Otto.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Yeah, so this has been great. I appreciate everybody is in the chat, hanging out with us. Still 58 watching. Anybody who watches on a rewind, we do this and we have fun with you guys. And this past weekend was a great example of how much more fun it is when the world opens up again and the comic community can get together in person and talk comics, have some drinks, laugh, and just have a great time together, like we've known each other our entire lives. So thank you, everybody, and be safe out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to wrap up 3 Men in the Basement Comic Swap. Follow all of us May 22nd. You guys know what's going on. Guys, hit up Roger Levesque on Instagram. You're doing a giveaway, Raj. Come on, don't sell yourself short. What's up with that?
I am. I'm doing a giveaway, a sub giveaway. I have a Spider-Man number 4 First Silk at a 9.4 CBCS, and I have a Miles Morales Spider-Man number 1 at a 9.4. 2 winners. First place gets to pick. All you got to do is repost my post, use the hashtag Cranky Giveaway, tag 3 friends, preferably 3 friends that don't follow me, and share. And that's it, guys. It's absolutely free. So go on Instagram, find my page. The biggest thing is you have to somehow post it on your story. You can't go on your feed, not your story, because I populate through the hashtag. The hashtag doesn't register if it's on your story. It's got to be on your feed. So even if you have to take a screenshot of my post and put it on there, and just use that hashtag Cranky Giveaway, and you'll be entered for free.
All right. So before we sign off, Mike the Beast Benson hit us up with a $4.99 super chat. So show.
Hey, I got Bob Sugar on the other line. I better hear you say it.
Yeah, no. Show you the money.
Not show you. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Yeah. Louder.
Show me the money.
That's it, brother. But you got to yell that shit.
Show me the money.
I need to feel you, Jerry.
Show me the money.
Jerry, you better yell. Show me the money. Show me the money.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So if you're catching on us on a rewind, subscribe, hit those notification buttons, like these videos, leave us a comment. Let us know what you guys think.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs it up, man. That's all you got to do. So, on behalf of 3 Men in the Basement, don't forget Barry Gary's auction tomorrow night. I am Everett Otto. That's Roger Levesque. That's Dave, not in the cave, but Dave Levesque, the Silk Screener to the Stars. We are 3 Men in the Basement. Thank you very much for spending 2 hours with us. We are out. Peace.
Good night, Canada.